Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome back to another episode of Friday 15, where myself and my amazing co host shed some light on the figures, not the figures and photos that made us stop scrolling randomly through Instagram and say, ooh. So let's get right into it with our first co-host, part of the Rowdy Boys. Good friend, good mover. You can find him at conventions. You can find him at Chubsy Wubsies. You can find him at YouTube. You can see him at Legions Con. And you can see him here right now. He is Toy Addict. What up? What's going on, dude?
Not much. How are you doing? Thank you for having me on, dude. I'm excited to be here, man. This is awesome. I'm pumped.
Thanks for being here, man. It's
absolutely
feeling. It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
We've got the other half of the Unworthy Addiction YouTube show, podcast, premium live events on YouTube. Here we go. Unworthy. What up?
What's up?
Thank you, gentlemen, both of you gentlemen here. Awesome peoples. So we got K13, Wade, Mrs. Joe, a couple of people right in here already. That's awesome. I got to take the loop off because I forgot to. So would have been going for the whole show, but that's okay. It sounds good anyway, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just keep it going. And that's, you know what? Every time somebody comes in, we should just throw the loop, right?
Just do it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. It's better than like dead silence, right?
Where you're like,
where you're like,
there you go. There you go. Triple toys. And everybody's starting the newest thing on the Friday 15. Who knows? It'll probably transfer into 30 and go as well.
Oh, nice.
So, guys, you are on season 2, episode 4, or episode 4 coming up, or episode 3, or correct me if I'm wrong and tell me about the show.
We got episode 4 coming up this coming Thursday. Last night we had episode 3 with Black Pear Studios, Raven's Eye Studios, and Vile Labs from the Highly Posable podcast.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, you definitely were there.
Cracking some jokes in that whole spot there. We had a good time. And you guys just don't stick to like toys. Like this show is dedicated and has a specific line of sight on the photographers that have kind of made our week and made us, like I say, you kind of go like this very often on your phone, and then other times you get hit with that. Oh, and what I'm trying to do here is share. I know I have that experience, so I want to share that experience with people, but I want other people to share it as well, So walk us through what you guys are doing now on Unworthy Addiction.
Basically the show, it's catered to when we first started this show, we wanted to come up with a show that not only like showcase toy photography, but showcase like all other hobbies, right? Like there's so many like people in the community that do like amazing things other than photography. And like we wanted a platform for them to come and kind of just basically tell their story like they've done in other shows, like like we do in shows, like just tell their stories and even also learn from us as toy photographers and collectors, because a lot of them are not. I love the clapping. It's great.
Yeah, because I mean the toy photography, it all binds us. Like we're all acquainted with each other through toy photography, but we all have other things that we also have, other hobbies that we have that we like to talk about. So we started the show with that in mind, that we have toy photography friends that are in bands or amazing artists, or they write comic books, or they do cosplay, or they build dios. So it's kind of a way for us to showcase not just their toy photography, but everything else about them that they like.
Yeah.
I get it. I've been trying to do that as well, but people are so timid to get out of the comfort zone of one specific design, and it's kind of hard for people to move on from anything or even incorporate how you would do that. You know what I mean? Like, like you have a passion. Everyone kind of grew up with what we grew up, especially in our age ranges. Like, we're all peers, and the younger guys coming up are technically learning from us. Like, hey, what was that one guy who got shot a bunch of times, turned into a robot, and he still had to go to work the next day? Oh, you're talking about RoboCop. Yeah, that was pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like, shit like that will happen.
It's a sad story.
Yeah, like, does he get paid overtime?
Probably. He probably doesn't even know.
Yeah, at that point, right? I mean, he didn't even remember his wife. So, but with that said, you can incorporate, everything in it, and oftentimes I see a lot of people are shy to do that. You're not. You got to think of it this way. Have you ever been called out on a song that you chose for your reel? No. You know what I mean? So, like, why can't we talk about music too?
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
What a figure from a movie. Why can't we talk about movies too?
Yeah.
All of this stuff my wife always says this, like, I love what all you guys do because I'm not a figure person, but it revolves around pop culture. And you guys captured that in your show. So, big, real round of applause.
I appreciate that. Yeah, so we definitely wanted to do like something, and that's perfect segue for me saying that not only do we incorporate other hobbies, but we also wanted to have a show where I always like to tell people, like, don't come as your IG handle, come as yourself, come as whoever the person. Like, I always say, I'm always be Danny on the show. Like, I'm Toy Addict when I do photos, but I'm always gonna come and be Danny on the show. So we wanted to have like people just come and just be themselves, and like we like to interact with the chat, and the chat's fun, and even the guests. Like, I think even like people that are shy, when they see our energy and they see how we from the get-go, we're already going. And like when they see the energy go up, they kind of like it kind of boosts them up. So they kind of feel, so they know we're not afraid to make like, be silly. So they're like, all right, well, this is okay. So it kind of works out.
Like you were saying, people have a hard time coming out of their comfort zone. We can get people out of their comfort zone pretty easily. By being ourselves and making them feel welcome and telling them, we always tell people beforehand, it's like, you don't have to pretend to be anything. You don't have to censor yourself. You don't have to do anything but be you. Whatever the true version of you is, be you. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have fun.
Yeah.
Deep my name is Danny. He says it. Yeah, my name is Danny.
That's Danny. Yeah. Dan the man. That Instagram name was taken, and the amount of numbers he would have to have had.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, he says he knows.
Go elsewhere, So yeah, man, I appreciate what you guys are doing over there.
Thank you.
I have a fun time on this show. As you know, I sit in that comment section, and you guys are so quick with bringing us into the chat, because for everyone watching and not doing this, it's kind of difficult to do this, read, and then go, oh, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I agree. I don't even know what that says, but I'm just saying as an example, Wade. I'm using you as an example. Yeah,
I'll make you uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Bubba.
It's all the time. Okay, so exactly. Look, that was dumb luck, but yeah, that's what we're talking about right here. Right. And I am super happy to have all you guys here today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start it up. I'm gonna bring in some tension, a little bit of tension. Okay.
All right.
To see who starts first. Okay. It's not a rigged wheel. All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna spin the wheel to see who's Friday 15 we're gonna go into first. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's go.
Dun, dun. I gotta put the Jaws music on. I wonder who it'll be. Have no idea. There you
Yeah.
go. The Gringo wins again.
the Gringo
Always-
Sabrino.
Always bet on white.
All right, so we're gonna get into the going right now into unworthies, and then we're gonna share that screen.
Sir.
This one, crack that open. What?
Oh hell yeah!
My man Pat McAfee got Brock Lesnar one time doing a Stone Cold. I don't know if you guys ever seen that.
Nah.
Oh, it's
Oh yeah.
so good. It's so
Pat
good.
McAfee is gold. I love that
Yeah.
guy.
He's lots of energy. That guy.
All right, so where do you want to start at? You want to start from going from this
Yes,
way
yeah.
down or the other way?
However you want. Just start right out there at the top if you'd like.
Yep.
All right, cool. So this is a photo from Alan Shoe 66 Legos. So what tell us about this photo? What made you pick it?
So what made me pause on this one is that Alan Chu is an amazing photographer. I know what he puts into, the effort that he puts into his shots. And he's usually taking pictures of McFarlane's and Hasbro's. Like he's always doing a lot of bigger scale things. And when he did this picture for a collab, Epic Fights collab, when he posted this and was showing everybody what he made, my jaw dropped because it's tough to take pictures of, do Lego photography.
Yeah.
I struggle with it, and it's, focusing on such small things and still capturing like the story or what's some action going on. What's going on in a picture with something so small. His eye was, his eye for this is incredible. Not just the composition with, the top half being kind of blurred out by the flag, and then this bottom side being blurred out with the water, and you can see where there's it looks like there's dudes that have been thrown into the water. All of the action going on top of the boat, like it really drew me right in when he's seen this, and I was excited for this collab to come out so that this would be posted and everybody could see it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Toy Addict. Take it away.
One of the things that strikes me is like the color. I love the color. I love how there's like a bunch of mixtures of like green. You see a little bit of blue there. I do like the blur at the bottom. And again, it's the blend is really, really, really done nicely. It's done really nicely. And again, shout out to all the Lego photographers, man. Like that takes a lot of patience because we're talking like small little miniature figures, and you gotta have like a like an eye for stuff like this. And again, there's so many, and like Alan, he knocked it right out of the park, man. Just kind of like, it's not like too much going on. It's a nice action sequence shot, and again, I love the colors. The colors pop really, really well.
Yeah, it takes a lot of patience to do the Lego shots, not only just setting them up, because I mean they're hard to stand up on, and unless you get them on a peg, but when you put them on the pegs, it makes it less believable of action, because then they're either leaning or their limbs are in canted in awkward positions or directions, because they're not very articulated miniature figures. Not only are they small, but they're not very articulated, so it's hard to really capture a story. I just really love this picture.
Yeah, for me, I mean, I guess 3 points here. In my interpretation of what I'm looking at, I think to myself, number one, you built your own Dio, because that whole Lego set I don't care
Yeah.
what anybody says. That's a diorama. That's a display piece.
It's
It's not
last
just a
time.
toy. You know what I mean? So the effort that went into finishing the Lego piece deserves a round of applause, you know, and then creating the scene with
Mhm.
the figures, you know, every
Yeah.
figure isn't doing the same thing in the photo,
Yeah.
you know, and then the background is really, really awesome. I mean, it looks like a dream scenario, you
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
in water or flying above something. So kudos to
Yeah, absolutely.
Alan Chu 66. He's
Yeah.
got 2 more photos in here. So this is just it's a collaboration. Oh, and this
Yeah.
is everybody's photo from the
Yeah.
collab.
Nice.
Really, really awesome job.
Yeah.
Job well done. All right. So up next is, let's see if I get this right. Yes.
Yes.
Wade.
Yeah, so I picked this one. Wade's been doing a lot of customizing and kit bashing, and he's been doing a hell of a good job with it. You know, he does all
Mhm.
these little reels to show off what he's doing. But what
Yeah.
really stood out for me for this one is you see Punisher customs and kit bashes. They're, you know, not to sound like an ass or anything, but you know, Punisher customs are kind of a dime a dozen. Everybody wants a custom Punisher. They want it looking
Mhm.
like this, looking like that. But this one is this is one of the most original looking custom
Mm.
Punishers that
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
seen. You know, between like the flak jacket with the spray paint, the
Mhm.
the hooded jacket, and I think that what really made me pause was the fact that I was pretty sure this was a Finn Balor head sculpt.
Oh,
I
nice.
don't know. I
Oh.
don't know for sure that's what it is, but that's what it looked like to me. It was what like drew my attention and made me really stop and scroll through all of the pictures that he posted
Mm.
of this.
Yeah.
But I love the customizer community. They got skill and
Yeah.
patience that is deserves nothing but applause. I am
Yeah.
a terrible customizer. I'm a terrible painter. So I always like to show appreciation to people who
The
have the patience to do that
Mhm. Yeah.
and nail it out of the park when they do it as well.
So Wade is here and he actually says it's Namor.
Oh,
Mm.
nice.
That's pretty dope.
Okay. That's awesome, man.
Go ahead, Mr. Poetic.
Yeah, I agree with Worthy. Like I have also a great appreciation for people that customize and like kind of like the Legos, right? Like building that dial. Like how
Mhm.
much time does it take to make? Look how perfect it's perfect the way the
Yeah.
symbol looks, right? It's like there's no. I mean, I could only imagine how long that could have taken them. I mean, Wade, if you could probably let us know a little bit, but like it's dope. And honestly, I would have never known that was Namor's face. Like to me,
Yeah.
if you would have taken a photo of this and have showed me, I probably would have thought this was a Punisher figure that's been out or you know whatever. Like I would have never known either way. And again, it's a like I agree, it's a very unique take on the Punisher. It kind of gives me what is it? Johnny Lawrence kick Karate Kid vibes. Remember when that scene where they beat the crap out of Danny LaRusso and they had the skeleton costumes on? Kind of gives me those
Oh,
vibes.
yeah.
So it's pretty cool. Like like the minute I saw it, I started thinking of like the Karate Kid. But like again, it's very unique. It's clean. Again, great appreciation for people just being like creative with not just their photos, but like their custom work. Like, and it's dope. It's like super dope. Like if this was a figure on a shelf, I would buy this. I would buy this. It's freaking awesome. Like I love it.
Yeah. The face paint
Mhm.
is like it's perfectly done in the fact that it, it looks like something that somebody would have painted onto their face. So, you know, with their fingers,
Oh,
like
nice.
you know, the cracks in the lips here. It looks like you know he painted his face white and then rubbed it off with his fingers. You know,
Yeah.
perfectly done.
This is like Hot Topic Punisher. Hot Topic Punisher. I love it. I
That's
fucking love it. It's
awesome.
dope, man. It kind of has like this with the hood, it kind of has also this like like it's like an alternate version of Punisher. So it's like him like the Grim Reaper, right? Like he's like
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
coming to tear some shit up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I love that. I love the thought. I don't know if that's the direction he was going with, but this is what I'm getting from. It's kind of like going to the museum and looking at a painting and getting so much from it. This is what I look like. This is what we look. We look at these like paintings, like it's somebody's
Yeah.
work, and it's beautiful, nicely done.
Yeah, I agree. We definitely interpret it,
Mhm.
and a lot of us interpret it the same way. For whatever reason, for me, I am a big Noob Sabat guy.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I seen it and you sent it to me, I was just like, wow,
Mhm.
they ever do Marvel versus Mortal Kombat, here's your Punisher Noob Sabat.
Skin, right? You got to buy the
And
skin.
I like you saying that you would buy it. I too. I'm like, I
Yeah.
want it now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Bidding war. Let's start the bidding war.
Yeah, seriously. So he's got like 4 more in here. They okay. So
Oh,
we get
that's
into
dope.
detail of it now.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then he has the horse with him. Oh, this is
Yeah.
badass. Yeah.
Like
Yeah, this is the
post-apocalyptic. Oh man.
Okay. Wait. All right.
and
Shit.
his name was Death.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's tight.
That's awesome. Now, Wade, what would you call this Punisher? Like, if this was your interpretation in a comic or your interpretation in like a character you just made up, like it's the Punisher, but what would be the name of this Punisher version of Punisher? What would be your name of it? Like, if you could just answer in the chat, because it's dope, dude. I love it.
Honestly, I don't know which pick I like the most now.
They all look great, man. Like
They all
I
look great, yeah.
It's one of those like customs that you would like if you would sell it, or if like also like him himself, if he wanted to take photos, like you could do so much with it because it's just a black with the white. It just I'm a sucker for black and white.
I
And
could
this
see
shot
Chris.
Yeah, this is dope.
He's given his Punisher a name.
Old
Old
okay.
West
Old West Punisher. I like it.
I
Old
don't
West
take
Punisher.
shit from no bartender. Hope you die.
Yeah, he's dope, man.
Tombstone, if you don't get the reference.
Oh, I get it. I love Tombstone.
There you go. I'll be Huckleberry. I would kind of go for the less like, but I don't know. I've watched the movie a few times, but every time he gets to the scene where it's like he needs to have a pecking order. You know what I mean? And and then he's just like, you know what? The bartender's got to get it. And he's like, I don't take shit from no bartender. I hope you die. Slaps him and then leaves. Yeah. So great,
dope, man.
Great scene. But I think we all go back to "I'm Your Huckleberry" for that movie. Yeah.
I think my favorite part of that movie is when he slaps the shit out of the card dealer right in the beginning. Billy Bob Thornton. He's like, "Are you gonna do something about it? Or you're just gonna stand there and bleed."
Yeah. I think Brock
Awesome,
Lesnar said that to Chris Jericho once after a SummerSlam or something.
Dope figure. Wade, you did awesome.
Yeah, Wade, congrats on the beautiful
Yeah,
job.
dude, you did great, man. Mm-hmm.
This is a masterpiece by Red Figs 37.
Yeah,
nice.
So this guy is one of my favorite photographers. Not just for appreciating his pictures, but if I'm ever in a slump and I feel like I don't have any ideas, like I like to go to his page and scroll through his stuff. And
oh, nice.
It's a good way to be inspired to maybe look at things different. And what really stood out for me for this picture is this looks like it's straight out of the Arkham City game or Arkham Knight game, where Batman is hallucinating Mr. J behind him, because this looks like he is hearing, like Mr. J's not really there. Like you can interpret it like Joker's not really there. Like he's hearing the voices, he's hearing the voice of the Joker. The focus blurring with the background is very video game cinematic, video game mask cinematic look. The way that Joker is kind of like laughing, covering his face.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
This is just a really, really good cinematic shot the way that he is posed and what you can interpret out of it. Maybe maybe Joker's really there, or maybe he's hallucinating. You know?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely cinematic. What a fitting photo, right? We have the new Suicide Squad game out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And,
Okay.
and they definitely did like a nice tribute to Kevin Conroy in the end, where, because that was his last, it was his last. Yeah, I know you're gonna get choked up. I know it chokes everybody up.
Yeah.
It's still hurt.
And
it's still
what
hurt.
what a beautiful representation and homage, because I'm gonna call this an homage to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Kevin Conroy, who is the voice of Batman. He will forever be the voice of Batman for us. And again, the Arkham games kind of paved the way a lot for a lot of the games that are on, like the Spider-Man game. Like, this game paved the way for that. And like how great, I love the dark tones, because again, I remember playing the game and everything was dark. Like, I had to shut the lights off. I had to really be submerged into this game. Everything needed to feel like, if it was the part where you're like fighting Mr. Freeze, shit, the temperature has to go down. It needs to feel cold. It had to be. You had to feel. Yeah, open it.
So these scenes where he's tripping, hallucinating, Mr. J, you were,
I was
take a bump and stuff.
Hey, I'll get in it. But yeah, what a beautiful homage to the game and to Kevin Conroy. Again, it's very cinematic. And I agree on where it definitely reminds me of that scene. I love how the focus is on Batman, but you could still see, like, Joker's blurred out, but you could still see it. You could still see that his face is like fucked up.
Yeah,
like,
you can tell.
It's great. Like, I love the background. It fits really well. And again, like, I want to say, like, people would say, yeah, a little more lighting here and there. But again, this is a Batman. This is Batman.
You don't need.
I'm okay. You don't need that much light. Like, it needs to be dark. It needs to be that way. You know what I'm saying? That's how the game was. So again, beautiful job. And yeah, you just knocked it right out of the park.
Yeah, for me, it's the same as you guys said. It's beautiful. I love the fact that you see the light bouncing off of his parents' photo, right?
Yeah.
So you can obviously tell that there's lighting in the room in some sense, and some of the lighting is bouncing off of the armor right in front of us, kind of cut down from the shoulder going to the pelvic area. And even Joker has some of it on him. So for me, I mean, it is a great cinematic. I mean, it's great. And then, like, Danny bringing in the whole thing about him not, our voice is no longer,
it's no longer here, man.
Will always be heard. Just adds that much more to the photo now. Becoming emotionally attached to it.
No, absolutely. No, I agree.
Awesome.
And it's kind of also like, just like Michael Keaton was our Batman growing up, Kevin Conroy will forever be the voice of Batman. He will forever be that voice. To me, honestly, he is Batman. That is, I mean, all respect to Adam West, because that's the man too. Like, all respect to him. But like, Kevin Conroy just brought so much. And like, anytime you see anything game related, or even now, like, you can't help but say those are the three names you kind of mentioned, right? Unless you're like more into the new stuff. But like, for us growing up, anytime you see Batman, you think movies, you think Michael Keaton, you think Adam West, but you always say Kevin Conroy was the Batman. Kevin Conroy was the Batman. So awesome job, man.
I recently heard Jensen Ackles doing Batman in one of the newer versions, and it just, I was like, I know he's trying. I know he's trying, because
doing
his best. Guy who respects the hell out of it. Like, you know what I mean? He's an action figure collector. He's a comic book reader. You know what I mean? And like, he even went as in one of the interviews while they were talking about him, like, they were asking him, like, what other show would he want to do? And he was like, man, I've been campaigning for, pardon me now, this fucking guy at Walking Dead, because I wanted when I finished reading it, I wanted more of this character, and I was thinking
Yeah.
like, oh, who I play in Supernatural could kind of transfer, you know what I mean? And he was like,
Yeah.
oh, so he read all of the Walking Dead books. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This guy is he's a very high paid nerd for a job that he does. You know?
Yeah.
But I was just like, still, you know.
Yeah. We'll give you an E for effort.
Yeah.
I mean, you could tell, like you said, you can tell he's a fan of the culture and the comic books because
Mhm.
he's not the best Batman, but you could like his attitude,
Yeah.
as far as his attitude is playing Batman, he gets that right.
He gets a pass.
He's campaigning hard to get a Red Hood movie made.
I would, you know what?
He wants to be Red Hood.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll be. You know what? Go for it, man. Just don't be Kevin Conroy.
I know. Up next.
There you go.
This is crazy.
This is dope. Yes. Okay.
I think what made me really, what really caught my attention, other than the fact that it is a Ronald McDonald Joker, is the sinister looking pose that he is in. Like he's like, oh, you want to guess what hand my gun's in? But he's only got the one behind his back, you know. Like, guess which one it says. You lose either way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So, but I'm colorblind. I can't see reds and greens. So, like, I didn't realize this was a Ronald McDonald. I don't know if this is a custom or if this is a real something that was already made. I'm guessing it's a custom.
Yeah, I think so.
I remember thinking when I saw this, is like, well, that's a weird custom. The way that it's, you know, why you would put yellow instead of the purple. And when I showed my son was like, he looks like the McDonald's guy. And
there you go.
Oh wow!
Like, oh, yes, yeah, he is. It's Ronald McDonald Joker. And can you think of anything more terrifying than dying by the Joker while having high cholesterol from eating a bunch of McDonald's?
Technically, Ronald's killed more people than any of them.
Yeah, right? That is true. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
I'm sorry if you were about to head there, Danny.
No, I was actually I ate McDonald's earlier, so I'm like, yeah, I agree.
Oh shit! It's an addiction.
Yeah,
not just the reflection of the floor tiles underneath. The background looks like some dirty, dingy trash overflowing, pallets around. You know, it looks like some dirty warehouse. So it really pulled the scene together. So especially like the mirroring on the floor. It's almost like you had a piece of glass on top of tile or something.
Yeah.
But the way that it reflects off of there, like, or the floor is, you know, it gives you the impression that the floor is wet, which adds to the wet, you know, wet garbage, wet pallets, you know,
just nasty.
Yeah, I agree. To me, the minute I saw this photo, I was thinking, this is like the back of the McDonald's, and he called all the employees, and he is fucking pissed. Ronald McDonald is pissed. He's been getting complaints about the fraps. He's been getting complaints that the sandwiches are not being made right.
Machine's always broken.
And he is pissed. Like, the garbage is full. Nobody's been taking out the garbage. The truck company that came to drop off some of the stuff didn't lift their pallet there. It's just the floor's still wet. Somebody could slip. He is just not having it. But like, it's, again, this is a perfect example of somebody having fun with their toys and being creative. And again, like Unworthy said, like, how crazy it is. You imagine if the Joker was like in the commercials, like growing up. You imagine if like the character, the Joker, was Ronald McDonald. Like, buy a Big Mac as he's like spraying an acid on somebody's face or some shit.
You want to know how I got these scars? The coffee is too goddamn hot.
You want to know how I got these stretch marks? But dude, like
cholesterol.
But it's like it's fancy, right? The guy that ate McDonald's earlier, right? how great. No, it's beautiful. Again, much respect to the if it's a custom, much respect to them for taking the time to actually customizing them and making them. I love the pose, man. Again, it gives me that like fuck around. Y'all done fucked around and found out, because now we're gonna yeah. And a Wade says sure Burke is trash. Let me tell you, if we had this as a mascot, I love Ronald McDonald, but if we had the Joker as a mascot, Burke wouldn't exist right now. They wouldn't even be around. They were on it. They would be bankrupt. They would come on. This the Joker, and it is Heath Ledger's Joker as Ronald McDonald, right? You imagine? I would watch this movie. Like, what would you call this movie?
Damn, that's a hard question. I want everybody in the chat to
anybody chat. Give me the best answer. What would you call
inspiration? Because I can't think of it.
I could just picture Heath Ledger's Joker going, and I'm loving
it. maybe side order.
Side
order. I don't know. I'm pulling from nowhere right now. You can't have it your way.
Yeah.
I like. All right, Toy Man. Okay,
we're on the board. We are on that.
Like
first really good
I
one.
love that is all right. Somebody got to top that one.
Come on, Unworthy. It's your pick.
I'm not a very creative guy.
Bullshit. I don't know. Damn.
What was that that documentary about McDonald's? Super Size Me.
Oh, Super Size Me.
Super Size Me.
I think that would be a good title for this alone. Just you don't even have to add nothing.
Super crazy. Or the Clown Prince of Fries. Clown Prince. Well, that would Clown Prince of Fries. That would be dope. I like it, but I'm really digging that you can't have it.
Danny,
you can't have it your way.
You inspired me, Danny. The Killing Meal.
Oh yeah,
there you go. Fitting. Killing Meal. I'm happy with my choice. I can move on now.
I like it.
The sequel would be the Big Mac Rises,
like connecting it to the comics.
Yeah, it's awesome. Wade has a good one. I murdered it. Nice, awesome. Yeah, dude, this is again. This photo, this custom. This is if you're getting these reactions and you're getting these responses, that means that you fucking nailed it. You nailed the custom, you nailed the photo. If this is the kind of like interactions that you're getting, I don't know what you got in the comments, but like, or even people like reaching out to you, but like if you're hearing it first, if you heard anything that we said, you nailed it. You did. You mission accomplished. You did well. Yeah. So awesome job. This is dope. So
one thing I want to say, I haven't said anything about the photo yet. Okay. I agree 110%. Props, Dio, pose. One thing that I found beautiful about this is camera angle. It's different. It's Dutch. It's on an angle.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. You know?
Yeah, it's really good. Yep.
So great job. We'll go on to the next one.
Awesome job. What we got? Oh,
we're at your last one here.
Yeah. So this is Sinister Design Co. I wanted to showcase this one for the prop that he's made here. This light up hollow screen. Hollow screen, is that what you would call it? Hollow pad, whatever, the floating TV screens.
Yeah.
I've tried to do this artificially, digitally, like to superimpose, a floating screen or like the hollow screen onto pictures, and it's tough to do. And when I saw this, I was like, "Oh man, this is exactly what everybody who's ever tried to do it. This is exactly what they need." And it's all. He hand etched the plexiglass, plexiglass piece. This is very thorough, detailed work that I wanted to showcase for this. I wanted to showcase out of this guy. A lot of hard work went into this, and it's incredible. It's definitely something. Anybody that's into the sci-fi pictures or Power Ranger pictures, this could be used for Power Ranger pictures.
All of
GI Joes,
Cosmic Legions. Yeah.
This is This is incredible.
This is it.
I hope that he's making a bunch of these, and I hope he gets a lot of money making these. I hope
No,
everybody
absolutely.
buys them from him.
No, yeah, definitely. Kudos to him, man. And I see and much respect to you on where I see the trend you're getting here. Like, you're definitely showcasing some awesome like people, not like with photography, but like even like just making like props and accessories and stuff like that. This is dope. It's just freaking dope. Again, I could see this, like we were talking, we could see this on this could be used for Cosmic Legions or even Batman. Even like a Kevin Conroy Batman scene, right? Part of the computer, you know what I'm saying? Like I love how he's like got the what is it? The Hydra is it the Hydra?
Yeah, that's the Supreme
Leader, right? Something like that, right?
Something like that. Yeah. The guy who came in after MODOK.
Yeah, so I love how he just, he kind of, it's kind of like, again, it's a simple photo, but he's showcasing what you can do with this prop, right? Like this figure already comes with that accessory that he's holding. So he's like, hey, so you have this accessory, but you can also have this. I love how he's like promoting it in a way where like he's all like, he didn't have to go extreme on his photo. He's just showing you. But I mean, I would love to see him take a photo with this prop. Like I would love to see it, or even like if anybody owns this or if anybody's ever purchased, I don't know if he's selling these currently right now, but if he's selling these, like I would love to see people's photos with these. Like tag me in them today, like send them to me today. I would love to see them. But again, kudos to him, kudos to the work he did. I love the translucent kind of like neon lights that are kind of like popping. Like I don't know if it's the light shining that makes it pop. I don't know what paint he uses, but again, it's an amazing prop, man, and much respect to you, man. Like it takes a lot of work. I'm telling you, I wouldn't even be able to get past the first corner in the bottom of that fucking thing. Like I wouldn't be able to do it. My whole 3D printer would break instantly because I'm like, I did something wrong.
You gotta
kudos, man.
You gotta angle it.
Yeah,
so,
it's dope, man.
I had told him, I said, do what you're doing, because I made 3 of these very, very similar to these, but
nice.
The last convention we were at last year, right? But I made 3 of them and I forgot that I had them until I went into a bin to restock my shelves.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, these are here. So I turned them on and put them right there. And as soon as I turned it on, one dude walked by. I was like, yo, what's that? And I was like, oh, $30. And it was gone. And then it just happened. I sold out of the 3 that I wanted to keep one for myself, but I sold out of the 3 of them that are similar to this, but 3D printed and a different style of glass acrylic, and they were gone.
Wow.
So and I told him that, I said, do this because I'd rather see somebody do this and have a ton of people with it, because it's a piece that's missing from dioramas. And like we were saying, like I first envisioned it honestly for a buddy of mine, Skydro, for GI in his extreme set, but if he did it the way I did it, all I did was I put a light underneath, inside and underneath, and it just everything, and it bounced off. But I didn't do the etching by hand. He's crazy. I told him I did a laser cutter. I programmed that shit in. It's click.
Well, much respect to you for giving him like pointers. Because like that's rare sometimes where like people like try to hone in onto the their whatever they know.
Trade secrets. People treat stuff like trade secrets sometimes.
Like kudos to you for like giving that pointers and stuff like that, and giving somewhat somewhat of the inspiration a little bit. It's great, dude. Like that's what it's all about, man. It's just, and again, look how beautiful. It's freaking dope, man. Like it's really, really nice.
Really, really well, man. And the fact that he fit everything in there so nicely with the timeout, because that acrylic that he used, I've used acrylic paint before. I hate that paint.
Yeah,
I hate that paint so much because I feel it. It's like it gets doughy or something like that. Like when you making something with flour and the flour just starts to, get all clumpy on you. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, he did an awesome job, man.
No, absolutely. Kudos to you, man. That's
Yeah.
really, really nice. Awesome. Everybody should buy one today. Go
Yeah,
cop one.
go order it.
Go cop one. Go order it right now.
Make him work. Make him
Yeah.
work. That's
Make
all
it
I gotta say.
really cool, man. Awesome job.
I think that was 5. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So let's go
Nice
back.
picks. No,
Yeah.
awesome picks, man.
Great choices. Really good
Awesome
stuff.
picks, man.
Let's go to
And shout out to everybody. Like I'm gonna be following everybody. If I'm not following you, I think everybody so far I follow. But if I'm not following you, hit me a follow. I'll follow you back. Definitely want to check out your work.
all right. We are at the Pokeball now.
There you go.
I always see this, and I see the different Pokeball. If you
A
ever
Pepsi. It's a Pepsi logo.
oh shit, we're at CM Punk.
I'm a little upset. How the hell I will go from being red to being blue? I mean, both my favorite colors, but like I kind of prefer red more now.
Let me see if I could put pink just to fuck with you.
Hey, I'm good with that too. I'm good with that too. Nothing wrong with that.
Let's get ready to spin. Let's get ready to
Let's
spin.
spin it.
Who is
Spin it.
Oh gee, I wonder who it can be.
Burr, 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 burr.
If it's that much space, you know. All right, so we're gonna go into
Damn
my
it, that is not
selection
true. I
now.
do not have you blocked.
Who?
That man says I have him blocked. That is a damn lie. I don't block anybody.
Yeah, he doesn't have you blocked. He just has your chat muted. Is all.
I block. I don't even block the bots. I don't even block them. I reach out to them too. I talk to them.
Would you like to be on our show? It's every Thursday.
Oh,
All right, so
nice.
let's get into it.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
get into it right now.
Okay, let's go.
So this is the for me, I saw it and I love everything about it. And this is kind of like where I started at with ACBA. You know,
Yeah.
this is all tangible. This is all done right out of camera. Everything is it's so hot. The fire department is coming. But
that's it.
I gotta work on what I got. I mean, this is
It
New
worked
York,
out.
you
It
know.
worked out for you.
Yeah. And you know, the panels, man. I mean, you can't go wrong with panels. It took
Nah,
it,
man.
you know, it took me a second to go, ooh, you
Mhm.
know,
That's
unworthy. We'll go unworthy and then toy addict. We'll go
Okay.
like that.
I absolutely love the ACBA shots. You know, when they include the cutouts of the whams and the kabooms and the snicks and stuff like that. I love that. And what I love the most out of this, my favorite part about this picture, is Superman getting his goddamn Boy Scout head knocked clean off over here. I
knew
love
was
it.
coming.
I love it. Great shot. I really the scenery, the background on the back of the top, the background on the top picture. I mean, like it looks like Superman's all pissed off and he comes storming right through this building. He's ready to raise hell, and Superman's like, "Papa," or Batman's like, "Papa, not today, bitch. You go back to the Fortress of Solitude."
Okay. Yeah. I agree. It's a beautiful. I love how he like recreated again. Hush is like one of those like great books, like stories you could read. Like, and again, Jim Lee is a phenomenal artist, and like for him to capture those like panels of this epic battle, right? And in my boy's defense, because I am a Superman fan, if he didn't have that little green little ring that he's
I don't
wearing
need
there,
you to tell me.
this panel would be one panel. It would be the first panel, and then the bottom would be just red.
Yeah.
It would be done. But again, like the lighting, I if I'm not mistaken, I featured this artist on one of the I believe on a pick bar a while ago, and again, very consistent with the effects, with the whams and the booms. Lighting is always on point, and he anytime he takes a photo, it's like he brings you back to the comics. Like you almost forget that these are toys photos, that you like back into the comics. right? And it's like it's poster quality.
Yeah.
They're like again, the lighting is perfect, the posing is great, and like again, this just kind of brings you back to the stories. And even if it's again, look, like for him to like the fact that he's able to translate this into toy photography and do it like basically perfect because he did it perfectly.
Yeah.
It says a lot about how well he not only photographs but like poses, but also too uses his creativity to kind of like make it, if not similar, close to that. Like, again, like phenomenal work. Yeah, I can't it's chef's kiss. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful shot. Like,
Nice.
so, what can you say?
That was well said.
Yeah. Just went back to watch what you guys said about oh, we loved it. Dude, love
Yeah.
it. Love it. Love it. I need a custom. I'm gonna see if I can find one.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Do it. I bought it a guy. Okay.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
We were trying to come up with names for the movie starring
Names.
Ronald
Yeah.
McDonald Joker.
You
that
nailed
info,
it.
man.
You got the reaction that if that was the reaction you wanted us just making up names for a movie, you nailed it, dude. Mission accomplished. You get an A plus plus plus.
Yeah, for real. We spent a
Absolutely.
lot of time on that photo, man.
Yeah,
You
we
definitely
loved it. It was great.
hit hard
Awesome.
with that one.
But again, back to this one. This awesome photo, man. Like, shout out to him.
Yeah. So we're moving on to classified collectibles with the Predator shot. I mean,
Yeah.
this is just, for me, it's intense and it has the perfect amount of atmosphere to it.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is this makes it brings me back to all the movies, obviously,
Yeah.
right? But this is exactly what I think a Predator would be doing.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I really like it, man. Good
Yes.
lighting, good mood, good atmosphere.
Yeah.
This is this kind of the first thing that comes to my mind is like I'm in this picture with the Predator. Like it's covered in mud, hidden, like holding my breath, scared to death watching. I don't even, and then all of a sudden I got a gas bubble. I'm gonna have to fart or something. Like I'm trying so hard to be quiet, watching him dismember this body hanging from the tree and carving onto this skull. And oh man,
Yeah.
it's almost uncomfortable and off-putting, but it's the feeling like of dread that you would have watching this.
Yeah. Classified collectibles nailed this photo. Like, and how fitting, right? We definitely lost a legend today, Carl Weathers, who also played in this
Carl
movie,
Weathers. Yep.
who Apollo Creed. So how fitting! Like, the minute I saw this photo, that's the first thing I thought about was Carl Weathers. Dylan, yeah, Dylan. Again, I agree. Like, the setup is really nice. It's kind of right off the movie, like that scene where he's just cleaning up the skulls and getting his trophies ready. You see the other one. And it makes me think, right? What if this Predator just he was an artist, like he just wants to like do art, and here are these fucking mercenary guys, fucking mercenary guys just coming and are ruining his quiet, peaceful time, right? He can't do it in his world because everybody makes fun of him because he's like fucking like painting, dismembering people. They're like, we don't do that here.
He's a weirdo.
He just wants to be accepted, and like here he comes to Earth, and on behold, here comes Arnold to fuck shit up and like make him feel like he's the villain here. And when he's only trying to do work, look how creative the Predator is, putting a skull on a stick, or what is that, a staff? How creative is that? Who the hell thought of that? Nobody. The Predator did. But guess what? People will take credit for it. They'll be like, "Oh, I did that first." But it's a beautiful photo. The atmosphere is great, and again, it's again another photo that brings you back to that nostalgia, like watching these movies, growing up watching Predator, and and remembering those scenes, and like how much we've enjoyed them. And again, perfectly done. But more importantly, it's a NECA figure. Like, who, like, I mean, I hope it is a NECA figure. It looks like a NECA
I
figure to me.
think so. He doesn't have it's NECA. He's got
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I know Hiya Toys has been doing them. They got great sculpts too. But again, it looks great. The setup is really nice, and again, it's just Predator minding his damn business. Let the creature do what he has. I guarantee you, if you just
another
let
little
him
happy little skull over here.
let him do right. He's like Bob Ross. Like I could see him like grabbing like the intestines or something and like slap it on, just slap it on the like on the side and like doing like paint happy trees on the skull. Happy trees on the skull.
Well, we're all out of blood over here, but luckily for us, we've got the cadaver hanging right over here.
Always have a fresh cadaver.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, it's an awesome photo, great cinematic photo, and again, thank you for reliving my childhood because
yeah, man,
this is fucking awesome.
Definitely. All right, to the next one.
To the left. There you go.
We got Matei's toy photography. I mean, this figure is not often used enough, in my opinion, for having such a unique character.
Yeah,
it's such an awesome photo.
Yeah.
Too. You have all your civilian figures in the background.
Yeah.
This city looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the splash going down because obviously the big dude would be making some splashes, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So to me, I love the figure, and this is kind of just like an average day where I'm from.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
this is
what I always love about Matei's photography is when people who do the toy photography, it's static. It's a still thing. No movement. And we work so hard to get them to look like they're moving. And then he comes in with the effects, the splash effects, and all that inferred motion. And I'm a big fan of the storytelling aspect of the toy photography. And this is a story right here. We got the Venom pool just splashing through the streets like a boss.
Yeah. He's doing kind of like a musical. Like he's like dancing.
He's about to skip any second. That next step's gonna be do that jumping heel click.
He's like he's like, I feel pretty. So pretty. So he's splashing and they're like, look, you got the Bill Hood in the side. He's like, what the hell? I have my new suit on. But I agree. It's like Wade said it in the chat. It's like great depth. I love the background. You can see the city. All the people are just looking at him like, what the hell? Because they're like, and he again, another photo with a character minding his damn business. He's probably happy. He's not, but it's fucking Wade. Even if Venom took, it's Wade. He's just having a good time, enjoying. He probably like ate somebody, and he's just all super happy.
Well, I was thinking maybe he ate like a bunch of Jolly Ranchers because his tongue is all blue.
He's just having a good time. But like when I see stuff like this, I'm like,
how did you go from this to that?
How did we go from this to this?
That's beautiful.
This is like a perfect. This is like a catfish, right? Like this is what, go back to the first one. Go back to the first catfish. You get this. She sends you this, or
and then when you meet up,
he sends you this, and then when you get to the end, you get this, and you're like, wait, what the hell happened here? But again, it's an amazing photo, and I agree. Everything he does, he's very consistent with. Like,
good job.
The stuff he does, the posing, the just kind of like the post editing and everything, just everything. And like Unworthy said, it's a great story. Like, tells a story. Like you could come up with so many stories. Like I just came up with the one, him just ate something and he's just happy and he's about to do a musical. Like, again, if you're getting reactions out of like this from your photos, then you nailed it. Like this is what you wanted. So like, I hope this is not offensive, because again, I love this photo. It's a great photo. It's a fun photo. And again, I just love how everybody's just like, I love how the two guys are the ones not minding their business. Everybody else, they know the assignment. They're like, we see this big ass freaking pool walk in, ignore him, act like he's not even here. These two assholes are like, the fuck is going on here? They're like,
that's a huge bitch.
Holy shit, it's Bigfoot.
How you get your
But,
brains ate, man.
yeah, right. But again, it's a phenomenal photo. Very consistent artist. He doesn't skip a beat, man. He's always on point. Always on point.
I mean,
Can't say too much.
Turn that into this.
Yeah, dude, mind blowing.
Yeah,
Mind blowing.
seriously.
Mind blowing. Nicely done.
Moving on to the next one. Beautiful job, Matej.
Yes.
This is from
Ooh.
Oberchuk. Dio is for sale. I think it's still for sale, but
Okay.
I had to stop and look at this, man, because
Yeah.
it's a work of art. Number one, I honestly nowadays I would have thought that this was just an AI generated fill, but this is
Yeah.
an actual diorama.
Wow.
It looks amazing, and he went into
Nice.
such links in detail to showcase the figure,
Yeah.
and just kind of like forget about the diorama. You know,
Yeah.
this figure is, I don't even know what line this is, but
Me neither.
you know, I would get this figure. You know, I'm a sucker for soft goods, so
Yeah, no, absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah,
Him
the
alone.
atmosphere, the smoke coming in, or the smog, steam, whatever you want to call it.
Mhm.
The way that the fires lighting up the walls, you know,
Yeah.
Yep.
the atmosphere is beautiful.
There's
Yeah.
a big warmth to it.
Yeah.
Yep. I get boss fight on this. Like, I think video games, and I'm like,
Nice.
this is the part where you're gonna fight, and you're gonna have to, like, you're gonna throw your controller on the ground a couple of times because you're gonna be so pissed because you got your ass kicked a couple of times. You're waking up the kids, or you're waking up your wife, or you're waking up your mom. You're like, God damn it! Like, because this I don't know who the character is, but again, it just says boss. When I look at it, I think boss fight. This is a level you have to get through. Maybe it's the final level, and it's like, this is what you spent your hours all day. The dishes are still in the sink. The trash hasn't been taken out. The dog is like scratching at you because he's like, Dad, I want to get out. And no, you got to beat this motherfucker first. You got
Right.
to beat this fucker first and end this game and feel like a man and go to bed as a man. No, it's a phenomenal photo. Again, it's a boss fight. I call it a boss fight. Boss level fight.
This is the
Yeah.
harken on what you're saying. This is a 90s dad knowing you're trying to wake up and go on AOL in the middle of the night. What you wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's phenomenal, and the dial is phenomenal. Like, did you said he made this dial, right?
Yeah, it's for sale.
Phenomenal. So again, phenomenal dial. Again, perfect example of,
Yeah,
like, just going back
beautiful.
to that other feature that we had with the computer with the hologram.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful photo. This is a perfect example, just kind of like that one. That one was a simple photo, just showing you what you could do. This is going a little more in depth, and showing you, hey, listen, I can take this photo. You can take this photo with this dial. This is what sells, right? This is the Nike sign. This is the you can have it your way. This is what it is. When people throw stuff out like this, it makes you want this. So if I say I want to sell this dial to you and I take an amazing photo like this, of course I want to buy it, especially if you're like into these characters or into this kind of setting. Like, I'm just like, you jump to it like this, man. This is good marketing strategy. Whoever you are, you did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
Awesome,
Boba's a pretty big member of the Mezco.
Okay. Yeah.
He's done a lot of beautiful work. Great dial maker too.
Yeah, it's dope, man. Nicely done. Ooh.
And Small World Official with the definitely needed to stop and look at this.
This is the part where we get it. This is the part where me and Unworthy get in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'll get in trouble. Yeah, so I mean, it's beautiful. The light coming from the blinds and the smoke and stuff like that. Actually, you know, whenever we behind the scenes, whenever we do this, I reach out to the person and let them know that, hey, they've been selected and they're going to be on. And this guy, with this photo specifically, was just today, was just like so humbled. He was just
nice.
Like,
That's
oh
awesome.
my God, I never thought anyone in this community had noticed me and this, that, and the other thing. And yeah, good thing I am sitting down there, man.
That man, that's a good one. Good job.
So it's so now you know, this photo has a different attachment, not just being fucking sexy and badass, but the person doing it deserves a lot more love, man. Very humble person, very humble person. Yeah.
So what comes to mind for me is, you know, I'm sure
ready for
we
this one.
all have we
Let's
know
hear it.
that there someday we're gonna die. And someday something is
I love where
gonna
this is
happen
going.
to us. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, 90% of the "this is the way I die" scenarios, it all has to do with some sexy woman in some seductive pose, and then she ends up being some vicious life sucker or murderer. You know, and like that's the first thing that come to my mind is like this is a death trap that I would walk head first straight into. You know, I would walk right into this. But yeah, I love the lighting coming through. It looks like the the blinds or whatever, and the smoke. This is definitely like a siren. It speaks to me like it's a siren. Siren. She's calling you to your death. She's seducing you to come meet your doom. You know.
You and like the smoke didn't give it away. Like it didn't give it away.
Because here I come, still walking head first into it.
Like forget the fact that it's smoky. You don't want to like the alarm is not going on. You're just in there. You're like, forget it. Forget this. I don't care if the house is burning.
I mean, average time it takes a house to burn down in like 10 minutes.
Shit.
Like I'm only gonna need 3 of those minutes anyway.
Yeah, seriously, right?
Oh man,
that light is actually the light towards Stairway of Heaven.
Yeah, there you go. Or hell, either
or yeah, you know, inverted staircase.
Yeah. I again, shout out to this artist. I believe this is a statue.
Small World.
Shout out to this artist for using this statue. Very elegant pose. Very seductive pose, right? Like this is the kind of stuff that if you're working, if you come home and your lady's not doing this to you, then you need to go back out and really put your big boy pants on and do it again because you're fucking up. So again, a very elegant pose. I agree with Unworthy. Like this is one of those like scenes where like you see it and it's like she's attractive, seductive, and it's like
this is a very bad decision I'm about.
This is a bad decision, but I'm gonna go with it. You know, it's like when your mom tells you not to touch the hot stove, and you're like, "This is what it is." So it kind of gives me those vibes. It's like where but she looks like she could kick some ass though. Like if she got up, like she's going like Uma Thurman, Kill Bill vibes. Like you're gonna get fucked up. Or if you come home late when you told her you were gonna be home at 8:30 and you show up at 9:45, yeah, you're getting your ass kicked that night.
Yeah. And but again, glitter on your collar. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, but listen, all jokes aside, very elegant. The lighting, I believe that's his screen, like the little blinds on his window.
Yeah.
The fact that you're using, I don't know if he used the actual like light from the outside. Like the fact that you're doing that is, yeah. Oh yeah. That's creative. That's so creative. Like the fact that you're using your already. Oh, okay. Never mind. So, all right. That's why I love. And there you go. The Ulanzi fog light. Yeah. Beautiful shot, man. Beautiful shot. I love how you got the light going through. It's just perfect. Like you could have fooled me. I really thought that was natural light coming right through those little
right
and
what blinds. I really thought that's what it was.
Guys got.
And the setup is great. Like you fooled me. So again, mission accomplished. You did
and like you look at that behind the scenes, you're like, wait, you got that?
Yeah.
Out of that.
What? It's kind of like Matea's photo, like right?
Yeah, exactly.
But then you're like, wait, it came from this? Like, how the hell did you do that?
It's complete opposites because it's like, look what I could do with a computer Well, look what I can do by taking off the blinds off of my door.
Yeah, I could barely do a sunny side egg, and you could do this.
Oh shit!
But again, elegant photo. It's a very elegant photo. I'm trying to be nice here. Very elegant photo.
I wasn't sorry. It's a great photo.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, it's an elegant photo.
So I can check it out.
It's an elegant photo. I love the smoke. Again, you could have fooled me. I thought that was like natural light coming through. And again, this is one of those like, it's a bad move, man. And you were warned. You were told. Matter of fact, you drove 45 minutes and you were said, this is gonna be bad. And the minute you got there, you were like, fuck it.
Well, I drove all this way.
I drove all this way. But awesome. Listen, awesome job. Beautiful work. I can't wait to see more of your work. It's beautiful. Great job.
Yeah, beautiful work.
Awesome. All right.
And we're going into toy ad. Where do you want to start at?
It doesn't matter. We can start. Let's start at the bottom. Let's go to the bottom first.
Go to the bottom. Now we're here.
So my first photo is from Maz Toy Photography, one of the hosts of Toy Photography Talk. Awesome show. I when I saw this photo, I had this Kickstarter, not Kickstarter, this HasLab Galactus pre-order, and I canceled it because I was like, what the hell am I ever going to do with Galactus? Like, right. I collect horror toys, and I'm not going to ever do anything with it. I think I was a little sold on the skull face, but even then I was like, what the hell am I going to do with it? But then when I saw this photo and I saw that Kratos was on the hand, some shit. And let me tell you, say what you want to say. It could be a debate. If Kratos could beat Zeus and beat all these Greek gods, he's gonna put a hurting on Galactus. Kratos he's like on business. He's about his shit. And I love this mashup. I love the lighting. I love the background. And it's like I would buy this game just to see what happens. I mean, it's not gonna be an easy fight because Galactus is gonna, he's not gonna pull his punches. But Kratos is so like, he's one of my favorite video game characters, and he's just so relentless, and he just doesn't quit. He's so determined. Like every time in the game that you play, he's like, Zeus, I will have my vengeance. You're like, I believe that. He is serious. He is on some shit. And like when he like,
what did I do? Right when he said it?
I felt bad. I was like, Kratos, we're good, right? But again, beautiful photo. So great, perfect face. I know those are face plates you put on Galactus. Perfect one to use on this. Again, the scaling. I actually saw the behind the scenes where he kind of like cut out Kratos, right? And then made him that small so it could scale well. But it blends so well. So fucking well. Again, poster quality photo. Maz, I need this in a poster. And I will buy it and I will put it on my wall because this is a beautiful photo. And again, the fact that you use Kratos and you like, again, I'm going to probably say this a lot of times. Like the fact that you get me just thinking like how this is going to play out. It's mission. You did your job well. So I'm like, I'm really pumped. I'm like, fuck, this is going to be a hard freaking level right here. But again, amazing photo. And I mean, what else can you, I mean, what more can you say about it? It's beautiful.
It is beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Unworthy.
Yeah, I think the light wrapping from the background, the way that the lights are, it's not like he edited in this background behind it and then made it fit or made his lighting fit around it. This is well thought out. The light wrapping around Galactus's body, the flaring with all the stuff on Galactus's head lighting up and his eyes reflecting onto Kratos. Knowing that this is scaled, like this is a cropped and scaled, edited in photo of Kratos, that actually makes it even more impressive that Kratos is lit up as well as he is in the shot.
No, it's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys said it all. It's an amazing shot. The beautiful composition work behind. Maz's, Galactus and everything, but I have a what if question, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the both of you.
Okay.
You guys kind of went immediately into a fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking he's the Herald. Yeah.
What if he's there? You go. What if he's becoming the new Herald?
Everybody's fucked. Everybody's fucked.
As much as I want to think that, it's Kratos. Kratos don't answer to nobody.
Kratos
If you don't answer, he's not the type to take orders from anybody. And let me tell you, if he gets past Galactus, all your Marvel favorite superheroes are getting fucked up.
Yeah.
All of them. And I'm telling you, they're all getting fucked up.
Kratos with the power cosmic.
Oh, forget it.
That's a problem. That's a problem with a capital P.
Yeah, dude. Like Kratos. Yeah, shout out to Maz, man. The photo is beautiful, man. Beautiful photo. Poster quality. I need it in a poster. Yeah. Please send it.
All right. Next, we've got.
So this next photographer is Jess. I'm gonna I gotta expand it a little bit. It says Jesse
Farrison.
Yeah, forgive me if I botched your whole name. But again, super horror fan.
Don't forgive him.
I own this figure. I've never opened this figure, but I love to see people utilizing this figure. And again, this is such an amazing photo. I love everything about this photo. I love how the lighting is great. The fire effect, the glowing red eyes. It gives me the Sleepy Hollow vibes, like from the movie, right? Gives me those Tim Burton vibes, right? And it's such a great photo. And again, I've seen a lot of amazing photos with this figure and this set, and this is one of those. Matter of fact, I believe this was my second figure from Four Horsemen that I purchased, because I purchased a vampire at first, and then when this came out, I was like, that's right up my alley. I definitely got to buy this. So when I had purchased it, I was super happy with it, and just to see what the creativity all the photographers do with this figure. And again, this one speaks volumes. Like, this is one of them. And again, just the atmosphere, everything about the background, and just him holding the pumpkin. It's such a good shot. It's such a nice, creepy, spooky shot. Like, it gives me Tim Burton vibes, and well lit and everything's great.
Yeah, so I feel like if old Flamey Pumpkinhead here was just walking down the street at me, I wouldn't be really too concerned. Get out of here, you old fucking Pumpkinhead. But this horse is intimidating as shit. Like, this is the tilt, the angle. I forget what they call it, a Dutch tilt.
Yeah,
that was called Dutch tilt. The tilt, the way that it looks like somebody, you're looking at it as if you just got you've been running from this guy and now you're laying down because you're exhausted. And that horse is intimidating as shit. I am more scared of that horse than I am.
Oh yeah.
The gnashing teeth, the glowing eyes. Look at this horse has got pecs bigger than most professional bodybuilders. This is a intimidating shot.
Yeah.
And the background, and Wade said it too. The background is this is very well done and look at I love it when you get the look behind the scenes and you see what is actually in the shot.
Yeah,
it just is mind blowing to me how people can do this sort of shit. Like, I put so much thought and effort into what's going to be in my shot behind it. My shots are always so cluttered and disorganized and just not pieces of art like this. This is incredible.
Stop doing shit like this. You're going to make all of our dioramas useless. What happened to Toy Addict? We lost him?
Oh, he's probably going to touch himself.
We're on his session. So absolutely loves the Horseman. To It's a struggle. It was a struggle to get a shot. He says it doesn't look like a damn struggle.
It came easy.
Photoshop removed the joints of the horse, lit up the eyes, spiced up the lantern with the Boris effects.
Mhm.
This, this is a great guy to follow.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree.
Following him because, guys, he's giving you the formula for his.
How awesome is that?
You want to
fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is.
How awesome is that? That he's able to. He shares his like techniques and his like style like with us. He's able to do like he's not hoarding it in. He's giving you step by step of how to do it. Hey, you know what? That makes it even more special.
I like what Wade said. This is magic. It is. I feel like this is what you see when you see the picture. It's incredible, and then you see the behind the scenes like sorcery.
Real, right?
The holy water comes out.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Awesome job. Awesome photo.
Man. I was just gonna start quoting The Exorcist, but let's keep it family.
I didn't know this was supposed to be family friendly.
No, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we've been swearing the whole time.
About, right?
Let me just finish my beer real quick.
I know, right? Let's go to the next one. You ready to go to the next one? Good shot, Jess. And that again, awesome. That's he's got his name separate here, so it's Jesse Ferrazin.
All right.
And
definitely gonna.
Not you could send me a voicemail with your how it's
send those.
So
this is
Gabriel
Gabriel Balda.
Balda. Okay.
Well, let me tell you, this photo is fun. It's fun as hell.
Yeah.
All the horror icons, and then you got the Mezit coming out the door. It's just a fun shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how he did the background. I don't know if it's like photoshopped or like just a blackboard. But I love how it's like a one of those, like, you know what it gave me? Like a lot of these photos gave me a lot of vibes. I got
shit right here.
This is the director's cut to Monsters Inc.
Oh,
the director's cut to Monsters Inc. So like here they are, the Mezit's one of them, and they're like coming out and they're like, all right, we're gonna scare the shit out of Danny because he loves horror movies. And so, but jokes on them. I'm like, fucking boo. I'm not afraid of these fuckers. I love these fuckers. So I'm like, we could be friends. So they're like,
you're like giving everybody a hug and shit. And
I'm like giving everybody a hug, and I'm looking at the Mezza like, who the hell are you? Who the fuck is this?
Are you here to remind me of my pre-orders?
Are you here to let me? Are you here to let me know that this is what is it? What do they do now? What the F?
Oh, what the what the fuck?
Terror Tuesdays.
Terror Tuesdays.
Are you here to remind me that I need to use you in this photo? But again, it's a fun photo. It's a fun photo. An artist who's not afraid, who is having fun with his toys, man. Having fun with his toys and being creative, being super creative. And again, Monster Inc. vibes. I love just all of them just popping their heads. It's like opening a doorway to another universe. Maybe they're going into the DC or the Marvel universe. They're like, what the heck? Why is Kratos going after Galactus in this universe? So like, it's fucking dope. I love it. The lighting is great. Super creative and super fun. And
you guys know where they're going now, right? And where they're coming from, right?
Yeah. A horror hot topic.
No, seriously. All right, so there are 5 horror icons in here and a Mezit.
Yeah.
Do you know what the 5th one is? Anybody?
It looks like Stitch, but I have no idea what a Mezit is.
So you got the Mezit on the top, right? You got Jason. You got Freddy. You got Michael Myers. You got Leatherface.
Yeah.
Then there is another horror icon.
The
relatively new. Relatively new compared to these guys.
Hold on, I gotta see. Are you serious? Are you shitting me?
I am very serious.
There is another horror icon within this.
It's the newest horror movie that became kind of like my favorite. No, not Scream.
Are they on their way to
It's
Thanksgiving
right
dinner?
in front of you. I'm gonna tell you guys. You're gonna go, oh shit.
I got it. All right, I gotta hear it
Hold on, I'm thinking it's
'Cause
got
I
something
can't
to do
see
with the
it.
claw marks on the door. I'm thinking.
All right.
I can't think of it. I can't think of it.
You
All right,
sure?
what-
No, not legally blonde, but really close.
That is a terrifying movie.
It is.
Red
Yeah.
Door.
Let's not think about that.
Legally Blonde too.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm coming up blank. I don't know.
I'm
Come on. When the music stops.
Jeopardy.
No, that's just Jeopardy music.
Red Door.
Yup, Red Door.
Okay. And this is a horror movie, right? The Red Door. Are they Alex Trebek?
All right. You ready to know?
I am ready to know.
Are they going to hold on
Red-
before you say
Red-
are they going to the Shining Hotel? Are they going there?
No.
Okay.
That is the Red Door from the Insidious movies.
Oh, see, I would have
You know,
never known that.
I
because
would have
cannot-
never. Beautiful.
I cannot watch Insidious. I cannot watch any
There-
possession movies.
Get goosebumps thinking about
Okay.
Insidious all the time, but
I
I
love
love here and watch it. I love them.
I love the photo even more. Awesome job. Like I
Yes,
would have never thought that. I just saw Red Door.
Toy Mirth.
I would have I would have never. I would have like it just didn't even hit me. Like nicely done. Nicely done. Okay. I
Right?
love the photo even more. Nicely
That's
done.
the-
Nice
that's-
little Easter egg. I like that. Okay.
100 points.
This is your picture, Danny, and you didn't even fucking know that.
I really didn't
Shame
like because
on
I was I'm so focused on the message and the thing. And again, when I saw the photo, the first thing I thought of was like fucking Monsters Inc. That's what I was thinking of. Because it's like the
It takes
doors
on
and
a
go through.
darker
It's a
tone
fun.
for me
It's,
now.
it's such a because if you would have done the photo with the red door and kind of given me hints of like Insidious, right? Like again,
No, that's how it is. You only see the Red Door in the
but
black.
it's crazy because it's like I only focused on the horror characters. I wasn't even, and then like I'm not even talking about like I would almost say the Bates Hotel. Like I almost said all that,
Yeah.
but it's like Insidious. I was like nicely done, like blown
Beautiful,
away.
right?
I love the photo, or I love the photo even more now. So it's great, awesome job.
Ready to
Wow.
head
I
to the
think
next one?
what I like the most about this is what you said, Danny. This is a fun shot. This isn't something typical that you would see out of something with horror figures. You know, somebody
Yeah.
having fun with. You know, typically you see horror figures and they're in horrific scenes. You know, they're
Scenes, yeah.
death and dismemberment and Leatherface hanging somebody up on a meat hook, and then you got Lilo and Stitch there on the top.
Yeah.
But this is a fun shot. This is
Mhm.
something. Jason, he almost looks like he's afraid to be looking out from behind the door. You know, this is a fun
Yeah.
shot. I like it.
It's great. Yeah, awesome shot, man. Blown away. Blown the fuck away.
Hell yeah. Depth, man. Got depth in there. And next we got on Andre's Photos 22.
Yeah, I love. First off, I'm a sucker for black and white. I love black
Mhm.
and white shots. And when the minute I saw this, I had to get a black and white photo, and this photo right here was definitely the one that stood out the most. Love the Theodore side cutter figure. I love how he's posed.
Yeah.
Again, the black and white photos just kind of give you this. It's kind of like this like elegant feel, but like mysterious feel to your photos. It always adds that like it always gives you like that vintage antique like look, right? Where like you can put anything in black and white and it's just like so again, I love how he just kept the like you still see color with the eyes and the teeth, but like he blends it really well with the black and white. And again, he phenomenal job, even with the moon in the back, him just crushed up with the tombstone. Like it's a phenomenal photo. Nice.
Is he trying to
creepy.
eat that bird? Is he trying to grab
Yeah.
that bird and eat it?
He probably is.
Could be.
He's
It looks like
he-
he's reaching for the bird.
he's just minding his business. He wants to eat, and like somebody took a photo of him, and he's like surprised.
Yeah, hey, listen, I'm not snack shaming him. Whatever kind of snack you
Snack
want. I'm
shaming.
not snack shaming.
Yeah.
I that's what it looks like. It looks like he's trying to grab the bird,
Yeah.
which like I don't know if you guys like birds or not, but birds are disgusting. So like that kind of gives us an extra like layer of
Yeah.
yucky because like he's trying to snack on a bird. Like what a
Yeah.
disgusting creature this is.
He agrees. He says yes. Yeah. Well, listen, old school horror is the
this
best.
is awesome.
Yeah, old school horror is definitely like some of the best horror. Like all these like the Universal monsters and all that shit. This is again black and white just works.
Yeah,
It works.
and
it's fun.
and black and white shots are not easy to do either. Like you have
Mm-mm.
to have them
Mm-mm.
lit up correctly. Like anybody can just throw their color picture into Photoshop and desaturate it and
Yep.
turn it black and white. But it
Yep.
doesn't. That doesn't make it a great black and white shot like this. Light wrapping on the jacket, the glare from the moon over top of his bald head, the
Mhm.
little glistening drool on his teeth as he's reaching for his little snacky snack.
Yeah.
This is a great shot.
No, it's
High
amazing
protein.
photo.
That's a high protein snack right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love the Theodore Sodcutter stuff. I don't do enough with Theodore Sodcutter, but I really love when people show their interpretation of, slice of life character that goes directly into horror. And it's amazing how just this character and everyone has adopted it, and he now like fits in with the figure community, as far as horror characters go.
Mm-hmm.
Theodore Sodcutter is easily in the conversation.
No, absolutely.
And it's a brand new property. He's not even 2 years old,
Yeah.
but I would say he's right up there. And I mean, I've used him as Scrooge before.
Yeah.
It's
a nice addition for like any like horror fans to kind of like they
Yeah.
don't collect Mezcos. It's kind of, and even going back to the last photo, like just like you have your horror icons, but then you got characters like this where you can do so much with them. You could do so much when like you use them as Scrooge, you can use them as a zombie, you can use them as anything. And again, like this photo right here is just again great, nicely lit, black and white photo.
The composition's on point too, with the gravestone in the front with the bird on top.
Mm-hmm.
The way I'm a big fan of the light. I keep calling it light wrap. I don't know if that's the right word or not, but like the way the light is leaking around in front of the headstone. There's still the shadow from the headstone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
beautifully done.
Yeah, absolutely. Well. Nicely done. Yeah,
good job, Adrian.
Yep.
And Toy Mirth.
Yeah, Toy Mirth. This is now. It was really, really hard to pick a photo from Toy Mirth because he has a lot of gems.
Oh, they're all bangers.
A lot of gems. But there's something about a photo where you kind of use accessories. When you use accessories and you use props, and you kind of just make this scene, like, right? You don't have to have a certain character in it. You just use like the actual like setup to make a shot, right? And this shot right here is like out of like this is like the beginning or the beginning of a horror movie, right? It's either this screams horror movie to me. Like everything when I saw it, like it could be it gives me Walking Dead vibes. It gives me like horror, like like somebody just walked in, like, and this it's great. It's just a nice interpretation of like what a horror movie, horror TV series, horror, anything could be, right? This screams horror to me. And again, just how nicely and like one of the things about Toy Mirth that I love and it inspires me, because even now it inspires me. It's the lighting. The light coming right through the window, man. The lighting. He has a shot with like symbiote Spider-Man. How beautiful is that shot? Like, and I almost chose that one. And again, it was so hard, but like this one was the one that really like called to me. It's just I love the skeleton, the remains on the couch, how there's spider webs, there's just like, dirt, and it's a fucked up scene, but it's
Yeah.
so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
Like, and again, like you would see this and you would think it was maybe a still from a movie and stuff. Like, he did a phenomenal job. And it goes to show you, like, you don't necessarily have to use figures to create a great shot. You could use accessories, props
Yeah.
that either you made or somebody made for you. And it, again, is a very creative way, and a very like, it's kind of like challenging yourself too, like showing a different side of what you do. So again, beautiful cinematic shot, beautiful lighting, love the color tones, just love everything about it. Like, it's great.
I always I say this quite a bit, and it's just because it's true. I like to envision the story that's going on in a shot,
Yeah.
and this reminds me a lot of The Last of Us, the video game, The
Yeah.
Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
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 You know,
110%.
Mhm.
like somebody's out scavenging, looking for
Yeah.
tools or food, resources, whatever, and like I try to put myself into this story, and like
Yeah.
this is something where it's like if I'm walking in this room, I immediately know this is a bad place. There's nothing for me here. I need to get out of
Mhm.
here. Like,
Yep.
not because there's any inherent danger, but because of the mood of the shot, the
Yeah.
lighting, you know, the
Mhm.
skeleton on the couch, like the broken shovel on the floor.
Yeah.
Everything comes together into one part of the
Yeah.
story, and the story is get the fuck out of this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing for you here. Get out of here. This is a
Yeah.
bad place for you to be.
No, absolutely.
If he didn't make it, what makes you think you are?
Yeah.
Seriously, this guy, that skeleton, and it all ties in, right? This skeleton.
And even the shot without the skeleton on the couch, like it's still
Yeah.
this is a bad place to be.
Yeah. Yeah, a
I
little
was gonna.
doll right there, a little
Mhm.
dirty doll
Yeah. Yeah.
on the floor, like that's the scary shit. Like that's Annabelle
That's the
shit,
shit.
you
Yeah.
know.
Mhm.
Fucks you up.
And it all ties in. This is the guy that was trying to play the boss fight in that other photo, and
Ah,
as you can see, he didn't make it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They let him go home after that, but
Yeah,
it was too much.
no,
Man.
it's a beautiful photo. Like, the atmosphere is great. The everything about it is great. Like, both photos. Like, it's nice to see, like, people utilize their accessories and just props just to take a photo. Like, that's cinematic, and it's
Yeah.
really, really well done. So
And he's
nicely job to him.
some
Yeah.
he's
Oh
done
yeah.
with sofas. Yeah.
Toy
Toy-
Mirth, big fan. I'm a big fan of you, Toy Mirth.
What's up, Tim?
Toy
Toy
Chase, what's going
Chase.
on, man?
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, we appreciate you. Thank you for
Man,
the photo.
I just send Toy Murph now, since I think we're like third or fourth episode in with
Mhm.
Friday 15, and Toy Mirth has been picked every single episode, and
He kills it.
I have different co-hosts every single time. So now when I just message him, you're on again. you're on
No,
again.
you're very consistent with, and again, it was really, really hard to pick like one photo. Like, I wanted to pick two photos. Again, it's the lighting. Like, the lighting is what, like, really, really draws me in. Like, that one shot with the symbiote Spider-Man sitting on the chair and the light just coming through. I'm like, God damn, how good that photo is. It's such a good photo.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be sending my shots to him for critiques before I post them.
Yeah, absolutely. So nicely
But
done.
yeah, we went through 15 awesome shots
15.
tonight
Oh,
from
yes.
just amazing variety.
Mhm.
So I want to thank you guys a ton for coming on, sharing the photos that made your week with us, and
Mhm.
feel free to let us know what you got going on next, what's up
Mhm.
and coming for the week coming.
So this coming Thursday, we have Crimson Bat Studios, a comic book company in Las Vegas.
Mhm.
They are going to be on the show. They're going to be talking about their terrifying Crimson Bat comic book. We're going to be giving away some signed comic book from these guys.
Nice.
Really looking forward to speaking to them. We've had like Food Stamps, comic book creator. We've had him on in the
Yeah.
past. We really like being able to talk to artists outside of the
Yeah.
medium that we're
Yeah.
within. So really looking forward to this episode.
Mm-hmm.
And when is the show?
It is every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. You can go over to Instagram, A Worthy Addiction. There's a link in our bio to take you to our YouTube. Or if you're on YouTube right now, you can it's all one word, A Worthy Addiction.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to like, you don't have to follow, you don't have to subscribe. You don't have to comment, but give it a shot. Take a look and watch what we got going on.
Yeah.
We try to give everybody their moment of glory and their time to shine. So it's okay if you don't like us. It's fine. We barely like us. So, but we like supporting everybody. So
we definitely do.
Check us out.
Yeah, we try to like venture out and just be different from like everybody else. That's what we want. And like I said earlier, we want people to come and like feel like it's a hangout, right? Like you're coming over the house and just coming to hang out and have drinks with me. Like don't be your IG handle. Like take a break from that. Be you. Be who you are. Be comfortable. Put your feet up. I'm okay with that. So I'm very excited for this next episode. Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait. It's gonna be awesome.
It definitely will be. I can vouch for it. I've been on the show in the comment section, and it's a lot of fun. Time goes by like that when you watch a good show, and these gentlemen have a great show. So,
well, we're definitely gonna get you on the show because we're definitely gonna get you on the show one day. We gotta get you on and talk about your amazing work because you do amazing work. You do very amazing
man.
work.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So get my ass back to work soon, right?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much again for joining me on this Friday night. Had a great time. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by and killing it in the comment section. And so all those who were selected, keep grinding and doing your thing, man, because you inspire all of us. So thank you guys. Have a good night. Peace.
Peace.